Family, my name is Samantha Grimes and you're watching Samantha Grimes TV, a place dedicated to the total woman. Alright family, do me a huge favor. If you like natural hair care content, motivational content, lifestyle content, and just everything dedicated to your inward spiritual health as well as your outward spiritual health, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. And if you've already done that, then hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any future uploads. All right, family, so if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is Samantha Grimes. I am a professional life strategist as well as a natural hair content creator right here on YouTube. And if you are an oldie and you've been rocking with me on this channel and you know that you want to book a session with me, whether that be life coaching sessions, faith-based counseling sessions, and a little bit of natural hair coaching, whatever has got you interested, and then please visit my website at www.sgls.info. Once again, that is www.sgls.info. And I look forward to working with you. News with you. I recently wrote a book. Yes. I wrote a book. This is my very first book. It is my baby. I am so grateful. I am so excited, and I am so excited about you reading it, okay? And so this is my proof copy here. As you can see, it has the not for resale sign on it. So this is so that I know I can't sell it. This is my proof copy, okay? But yes, I'll put on the screen what it would look like if you bought it, which I believe that you will. And this book is about the main thing, the most important thing. This book is of a vital importance because this book is digging into what all of this is about. The most mature thing, what the Bible tells us is the biggest thing, and what we build off of, what we're going to have to return to, what we need to be reminded of, and that is the love of God. Listen, this is the most unelementary book ever. Okay. And the reason I say it's the most unelementary book is because if you don't have this, you can't really do anything else. It is what everything is built upon. It is what the message that we're going to have to return to so many times. Every mature believer will tell you that they have to revisit the fundamentals 1,000 times and be reminded and be restored and be revived and remember what all of this is even about, and then go back out and make disciples and go into business and go into the marketplace and go into all these different areas. Listen, if you have this, then honey, you can take on life. Okay. And so listen, I love this book. I'm as excited. I broke it up into 21 days, and so that it is not overwhelming all at once, but that we can get something every single day. There are discussion questions in here. There are prayers in here. And this book was written by the Holy Spirit through my pen with you in mind. So if you would like to purchase it, please go ahead and head to Amazon, and you can purchase the paperback version, which is available now, and you can pre-order the Kindle version, which will be out August 31st, 2022. All right, family. So let's get into today's chat. All right, so I want to start off our final video of our Growing in Forgiveness series with the thought that forgiveness actually empowers us. It really does. I know you're looking like, I don't feel empowered. Sometimes I walk away feeling angry. Sometimes I walk away feeling defeated. Sometimes I walk away feeling weak. But the truth is, forgiveness empowers you. A lot of times when we're on our journey of growth, and we're always on a journey of growth, okay? But a lot of times on our journey of growth out of anything, there's somebody that we want to be. As a way that we want to be. There's the way we want to think, a way we want to operate. And we're tired of being stagnant, and we're tired of never really maturing to that place or never really responding the right way. And the truth of the matter is, moments come up in our life, we look at them as negative, and of course they're not necessarily God doing them, but God will allow them. Why? Because of what it's going to empower within you, what it's going to build within you. Truth be told, man, those moments that you choose to forgive and it's hard, and you got to cry that thing out and you got to pray that thing out, those moments that you choose to humble yourself and to not say what you want to say, or not do what you want to do, or not be slick or sly or shady. Those moments, they make or break you. Those moments empower who you really are. So there's somebody very ugly. I'm going to be transparent with you that the enemy always wants to empower and he always wants to accuse you of. But then there's Christ who comes to give you life and life more abundantly. So if Christ has come to give you life and life more abundantly, then he's going to come to bring life to what is seemingly lifeless. He's coming to speak to those dry bones. He's coming to bring alive that beautiful person that has always been there, that has been stifled behind pain, behind hurt, behind difficulty, but the beautiful person that is a gift not only to yourself, but a gift to the world through hard moments. Choosing to forgive in a hard moment makes it a lot easier to forgive in an easy moment. They always say it takes 21 days to build a habit. So imagine if you are consistently choosing to forgive every single day for 21 days. How much more easy it would be. How much more empowered you would feel. How much more the idea of forgiveness will not seem like this insurmountable thing, but it will actually just seem like something that I absolutely can do, because the Bible tells me I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So I want to start off our conversation right there. Forgiveness empowers.
Then Saul took 3,000 men out of all Israel and went to seek David and his men upon the rocks of the wild goats. And he came to the sheepcotes by the way, where was a cave. And Saul went in to cover his feet, and David and his men remained in the sides of the cave. And the men of David said unto him, Behold, the day of which the Lord said unto thee, Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good unto thee. Then David arose and cut off the skirt of Saul's robe privily. And it came to pass afterwards that David's heart smote him, because he had cut off Saul's skirt. And he said unto his men, The Lord forbid that I should do this thing unto my master, the Lord's anointed, to stretch forth mine hand against him, seeing he is the anointed of the Lord. So David stayed his servants with these words, and suffered them not to rise against Saul. But Saul rose up out of the cave and went on his way. David also arose afterward and went out of the cave and cried after Saul, saying, My Lord, the king. And Saul looked behind him. David stooped with his face to the earth and bowed himself. And David said to Saul, Wherefore hearest thou men's words, saying, Behold, David seeketh thy hurt. Behold, this day thine eyes have seen that the Lord has delivered thee to a day into mine hands in the cave, and some bade me kill thee. But mine eyes spared thee, and I said, I will not put forth my hand against my Lord, for he is the Lord's anointed.
So I love what I just read. Okay, I skipped all the way to chapter 24 because we kind of go through the same cycle over and over again as we get through the chapters before this. Once again, if you did not watch part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series, please stop this video and go back and watch that, okay? Or you're going to be a little bit lost, okay? Because this video, we are ending a series. But I love what I just read, you guys. There was an opportunity that he got to kill Saul, and he did not take it. And it was not because he wanted to show all the other Israelites how humble he was. Matter of fact, nobody was present. As a matter of fact, nobody was present, but even if they were, everybody knew that Saul has been trying to kill David for the past couple chapters. They would have supported him wholeheartedly. Many people in the city have been anointed to be king next. And he probably would have been a way better king than Saul, if we want to be honest about it. But what we see here is not Saul's integrity. What we see here is not a man for the people. What we see here is a man for God. Listen, I'm going to give you some honesty. When you live your life for Christ, you will often be called to do things that other people don't understand. Other people feel like you should have gotten them back. Other people feel like you should have clapped back. Other people should feel like you should have done this or that, and we'll support you. Be mindful and careful of how many people will rally behind you when you are doing wrong. Because sometimes the greatest sign that you're doing the right thing is that nobody's behind you. Because they understand their flesh. They don't understand the ways of God. In this moment, David chose to be God's son and not Saul's hater or problem. Unforgiveness is a hard thing, but forgiveness, when you really let it in and it's really in your heart, it changes who you are. It empowers something that you did not think was alive on the inside of you. It's that his heart smote him. His heart. In that moment, he woke up and remembered who he was. One of the greatest pieces of advice I've ever gotten in my life was that you don't ever let somebody else have the power to change who you are. Listen, he wasn't doing this for cool points with God or so that, he could be seen a particular way. Again, nobody was really seeing him. He did this because this is who he was. This was integrity now bearing fruit. This was the opportunity to make the right choice and him actually making it. He chose to see this man the way God saw this man has made him feel. And that is the lesson that we have to take home. Everybody's not going to always do you right. It's not going to always treat you fair. It's not going to always be equal. But guess what? Your security is found in Jesus. You are who God says you are. You can do what God says that you can do. And he supplies all of that for you, not people. So in those moments, you get to give somebody what you have an abundance of, and they may lack very little of. And that is love. And that love won't just change them. It will also change you. So please feel free to watch over these videos, watch over these scriptures again, read them over, pray them over, and really just meditate on these thoughts. If we understand the power of forgiveness, we'll use it and let it transform our lives. I love you guys so much.